Thought we should all be doing a sound bath right there, man. Yeah, Hey, man, it's like a party in here today. I feel it. Well, for all of you that are tuning in, welcome. I get to represent the character in this reality called Chaz, formerly named James Anthony Chavez III, multi-dimensional, inner-loving being here to support the rise of the goddess on the planet. And inside of that, within my heart. It's a unique aspect to be here doing a kind of a personal shared slash give slash community growth slash, I don't know, all the different things. And I feel there's so much going on in reality right now that anybody who does have a moment to tune in, I'm very grateful for you all. There's so many other things that could be taking our attention right now, and maybe things that are more pressing or just in that type of flow, but to take a moment to celebrate a handwritten document that was brought to work after a decade of working in sound and 2 decades almost of studying it. It's cool, you know, and I think, you know, maybe it's a little back or forth. You know, right now we have a lot, like I said, there's a lot going on. We're about ready to switch into summer, but I know that there has been a handful of people that have just been so excited to support this, and it's been a dream in the back of my mind for a long time. Y'all gonna have to work with me here because we're gonna do this for the first time. I've never attempted to try to create a living journey while bringing in text and movements. So this particular book, it's called A Music Therapist's Guide, The Art of Psychic and Psychedelic Development. So before we get too into it, what is art? And why are we looking to create an art of something? And what does art do for us? And within that, why would that be the art of a psyche? And why would our psyche need a delic to develop itself? And without answering these questions, I would like for you to think a little bit deeper about how the concept of this reality is all based upon you. You being the main orchestrator, the main conductor, the main witnesser, the main action and reaction sensory department. It's a unique thing. And while I was pondering this and asking the Great One, I was like, hey, you know, what is this all about? What does it mean to just want to sense? Because that's obviously why we're here, right? We came here and we just have these abilities to sense in different ways. We can sense by touching, we can sense by hearing, we can sense by seeing, we can sense by our inner vibration, different ways. And so it's like, it feels like sense is the top of why we are in our development. And if we look at what psyche is one of the highest forms of sense, of our sensing. Being able to sense things, being able to choreograph or organize or make some type of use of anything in an abstract or abstract world. And so we see it very much in our culture, in the more modern culture, I would say. In the next movement is that, you know, developing our higher emotions, developing our compassion, developing our sense to use our intuition, to go into guidance, is becoming a huge thing. And we're not going to go into the delic too much, but if you even think about that, how many people has ever asked, what is the delic, and why does the delic come after the psyche, and what does it do to the psyche, and why is it so popular to do a psychedelic and so cool? Because people don't talk about psychic that much. I'm gonna go get psychic. I'm gonna go get psychic. Yo, man, this weekend, me and my homies, we're gonna go to this big old thing and we're gonna get psychic. Very little bit hearing of that. But you might hear the word, I'm going to go to this thing and go get psychedelic, or we're going to go to this psychedelic thing, right? And then that's all of a sudden a huge thing. So what is that delic, and why is it so important to the psychic, or at least to our version of wanting to be psychic? So I'll leave you with that as well, too. This is not anything that is going to make you go and, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Need to absorb anything besides the fact that there is a deeper reasoning behind this whole concept. And so why would a music therapist want to use any of this stuff, right? Well, if you want to join me for 3 breaths here before we begin, I will let you know. If you feel like focusing down on the bottom of your feet or the bottom of the floor, anything that makes you feel like you're going all the way down to the ground, just do that for a moment. Just focus on that, the bottom of the soles of your feet, or maybe even deeper down into the earth or the bottom of your spine. And as we're focusing on the area, we're going to ask for patience. We're going to ask for the ability to have longer attention span. We're going to ask for the ability to truly be able to absorb things in the ancient culture, which is 7 different ways, 7 different meanings to one piece of knowledge, and really grabbing that. And then what we do is we're going to take it, that thing, that feeling, and we're going to breathe. So we're going to do that on the count of 3, focusing down on the bottom of the feet. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. And release. Now a little bit more. Now focus in on those feet again, and let's take another deep breath in. Do that one more time, focusing and taking a deep, deep breath in. And letting it release. Ancient wisdom and modern science. To understand the connection between the nervous system and the cosmos. The cosmos. We delve deep into the teachings of the ancient ancestors and mystics. They recognize this nervous system as a profound link between the universe and the Mother Earth. The vagus nerve is the key component of this system and has been described by the mystics of ancient times as the sixth sense, enabling us to feel and interpret our environment beyond the capabilities of the traditional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 senses. This advanced perception allows us to experience a broader range of frequencies and phenomena. As we dive deeper into this ancient wisdom, we see the mystical vagus nerve. The vagus nerve, which guides the nervous system, is believed to be connected to the cosmic mind and the universal body of the Mother Earth. This connection explains why many body functions, such as breathing or digestion, occur automatically, as they are linked to this universal mind and the body of our Mother Earth. Learning to interpret and feel through this nervous system is often referred to as intuition. That little teeny voice that sometimes comes out in your heart, sometimes speaks to you through the radio while you're walking down the grocery store, sometimes in the deepest layer of the quietest part of your inner self. Living within this system allows us a deeper reflection of the cosmic symphony. The goal in psychic and psychedelic music therapy is to develop a dual awareness. A dual awareness. A inner and outer dual awareness. Both through the vagus nerve and using our 5 senses. This yin-yang consciousness allows us to perceive and interact with the outer world of the sensory experience and also receive the guidance and inner magnetism of the inner vibrations connected to the universal mind. Within this practice, we recognize that all discord and dissonance can be stored in our physical nervous system and the vagus nerve's connection to the universal body. Modern music therapy and ceremonial music, as well as scientific forms of music and psychedelic therapy, aim to restore harmony in the physical, emotional, and psychological bodies. It aligns with one's soul and mind within the environment to activate for psychic and spiritual progression. nervous system are so significantly influenced by sound and vibration. These effects can directly stimulate different glands, such as thyroid glands and acupressure points. The effects can be indirect and subtle, like electromagnetic pulses in the environment, or they can be full and bold, like a vibration coming from a speaker. Fundamental number 3, intention. Intention is one of the most important and overlooked components in music therapy. Without it, music therapy only works part of the time, and those who know how to use it can create and utilize any musical tool for almost any ability by simply understanding this fundamental law of intention. Looking at it from a scientific point of view, our body is made primarily of water, and it is influenced by this medium tremendously. Utilizing this subtle but powerful vibration, along with a dynamic relationship with sound, is a key in creating a powerful healing modality. always continue dreaming. May you always live your dreams in many ways. May you inspire others to dream and to live their dreams. May your heart be full of love, be abundant, and be heard and celebrated. The dedications and appreciations of this book to all the teachers, scientists, and natural observers, to the mystics who dedicated their lives of sharing knowledge to the willing student. Because of your humble and noble actions, we stand firmly on your shoulders to build a lasting wisdom for future generations. And to my Oma, whose final wish was for me to write her a book